Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our final class of this intermediate English course. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Good evening.
Good evening, Saoni. Good evening, Angelina, Haranser, and Jennifer. So
Good
tonight
evening, teacher.
is good evening. Tonight is the last class of the intermediate English course. As I told you on Tuesday, next week we will be working on the advanced English program. So this is the last class of the intermediate English course. So the advanced course is the shortest module of the English course. It only has 200 hours, so it's pretty short. So before we dive into that, let's review our 2 units tonight. So we're going to review 2 units tonight. We have a couple of exercises of every grammar focus from those 2 units, and we have a final listening. So I need you to try to finish the last practice on Sunday, because I'm going to be publishing the scores, the total scores of the intermediate English course during the weekend. So I need you to try to finish the last practice as soon as possible so I can publish the scores on the website. Okay? I will appreciate that. Okay, guys, with that being said, let's begin. So these exercises are pretty simple, very simple to do, because we are going to work with present continuous and going to. So those tenses are easy to remember and easy to structure. So let's start with this. Complete the invitations in column A with the present continuous used as future, and complete the responses in column B with be going to. So let's start with number 1 and number 2. We will do this in pairs. Okay, who wants to tell me number 1, number 2, using the present continuous? Tell me, Angelina.
What are you doing tonight? Would you like to go out to art? Uh, are you doing anything on on Friday night? Do you want to see a movie?
Well done. So, what are you doing tonight? Would you like to go out? So this question is this question has a future connotation, right? Because we're using tonight. If I say tonight in this context, it's because maybe I'm asking this question in the morning, or maybe I'm asking this question in the afternoon. Okay? But whichever I choose, doesn't matter. The action is still in the future. So I am using present continuous with a future sense, with a future connotation. So would you like to go out? Are you doing anything on Friday night? Again, I'm talking about a future action using present continuous. Do you want to see a movie? Okay, number 3 and number 4. Tell me, Giovanni.
3 and 4.
Yes, 3 and 4.
Okay. We are having friends over the. Excuse me, teacher. Over the Bible, over. Ay, Dios mío. We are having friends over for a barbecue on Sunday. Would you and your parents like to come?
Okay.
And number four, are you staying in town next weekend? Do you want to go excuse me, que es que tengo problema con la vista. Are you do you want to would you do you want to go for a hike?
Okay. Well done, Joanny. So, number three, we are having friends over for a barbecue on Sunday. Again, we're using present continuous. We are having, and we have here a future action on Sunday. Would you and your parents like to come? And number four, are you staying in town next weekend? Again, next weekend is a future time reference. We're talking about a future action while using present continuous. Do you want to go for a hike? So basically, guys, with this, I just want to emphasize again that the only thing that distinguishes a present continuous to describe an action that is happening at the moment from a present continuous that is used for the future is a time reference. Tonight, Friday night, Sunday, next weekend. That's it. Okay, so let's continue now with column B. Here we're going to use only be going to. So let's start with letter A and letter B. Tell me, Jennifer.
Number 8, I I am going to be here on Saturday, but not Saturday. Let's trip go to on Saturday.
Okay, so
Where my
it's okay. Sorry, continue, please, Jennifer. Letter B.
okay, letter B, when my father is going to visit my brother at college, but my mother and I are going to be home. We'd love to come.
Okay, well done. So letter A, I am going to be here on Saturday, but not Sunday. Let's try to go on Saturday. And letter B, well, my father is going to visit my brother at college, but my mother and I are going to be home. We'd love to come, right? So here we're using going to. Remember that after going to, we use the base form of the verb. In the case of the verb to be, we use be because am, is, and are not the base form of verb to be, are a conjugated form of the verb to be. Okay, let's continue, Saoni, with letter C and letter D.
Okay, sorry, I can't. I am going to work later tonight. How about tomorrow night? D. Can we go to a later show? I am going to stay at the office till 7.
Okay, well done. Sorry, I can't. I am going to work late tonight. Late. Late. Like those late night shows on American TV. How about tomorrow night? Letter D. Can we go to a late show? I am going to stay at the office till 7. Okay, so in this case, in the case of the column B, we used going to, right? And remember that the difference between the implications, what you can infer when you have one of these sentences to talk about the future, is that we use present continuous for the future When everything is fixed, arranged, scheduled, and we use going to when we only have the intention or we only have a plan of doing an action, but not everything is arranged. Okay, let's continue here. Read Joe's calendar and write about his plans each day. Use be going to. Again, we're going to use be going to. So we have here the, the, the day of the week, Sunday, and the action, even the time where he is going to do that action. We have here the afternoon and the action, which is play tennis with Brock. So in the example, we can see pretty clearly on Sunday afternoon, right? On, because we use the preposition on for days of the week. On Sunday afternoon, which is the time where he is going to do this action, Joe, because this is Joe's calendar, is going to play tennis with Brock. Angelina, let's do Monday and Tuesday.
On Monday, Joe is going to attend the manager's meeting at work. Second, at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, Joe is going to see a movie with Angela.
Okay, we can change something in the last sentence, Angelina, to say it would be better to say on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Instead of at 6 p.m. on Tuesday at 6 p.m. and then everything else. But well done. So number 2 is on Monday, Joe is going to attend the manager's meeting at work. And number 3 is on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Joe is going to see a movie with Angela. Okay, let's continue with Wednesday and Thursday. Joanny?
Okay. On Wednesday night, Joy is going to watch the soccer match with Arthur and Bob. And number 5, on Thursday at noon, Joy is going to have lunch with Paco.
Okay. Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Whence.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So on Wednesday night, Joe is going to watch the soccer match with Annie and Bob. And on Thursday at noon, Joe is going to have lunch with Paco. Okay, Jennifer, Friday and Saturday.
Okay, teacher. Number 6 on Friday evening, Joy is going to go to the rock concert. White friends.
With
7
friends.
friends. With friends. Number 7 on Saturday, Joy is going to stay home and do laundry.
Okay, well done. So on Friday evening, Joe is going to go to the rock concert with friends. And number 7, on Saturday, Joe is going to stay home and do laundry. Do laundry. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's continue. Here again, the last one using going to. This is a good review, right, of this English tense. So what are you going to do this weekend, Hannah? Okay, so let's do this in pairs too. Okay, so we have Hannah and Stacy. So, Hannah. Tell me, Herancel, Hannah and Stacy.
Okay. I going to go to jazz concert on the Saturday. That sounds come on,
Interesting.
interesting.
Okay, I'm going to go to a jazz concert on Saturday. We have to be careful not to add a word that is not in the sentence. I am going to go to a jazz concert on Saturday. That sounds interesting. Okay, Angela, let's continue here, Angela, with Hannah and Stacy.
All right. Yeah, there is a free concert in the park. What about you, Stacy? Well, Ryan and I are going to see a basketball game in the afternoon.
Baseball. Baseball. Ryan and
Baseball.
I, yes, baseball. Okay, so yeah, there's a free concert in the park. What about you, Stacy? Well, Ryan and I are going to see a baseball game in the afternoon. Baseball. Okay, let's continue with Hannah and Stacy. Tell me, Saoni.
And what are you going to do in the evening? Ryan is going to visit his mother in the hospital, but I am not going to do anything really.
Muy bien. And what are you going to do in the evening? Ryan is going to visit his mother in the hospital, but I am not going to do anything really. Okay, Jennifer, the last one, Hannah and Stacy.
Okay. Well, I going to have some friends over for barbecue. Would you like to come? Send, I love to.
Okay, well, I'm going to have some friends over for a barbecue. Would you like to come? Thanks. I'd love to. Okay, easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. So let's continue with this one. Choose the correct responses. There's a basketball game on TV tonight. Do you want to watch it? I'm sorry, I'm working late tonight. Number two, let's see. Would you like to have dinner at Bella's Bistro tonight? Tell me, Giovanni.
Would you like to have dinner at Bella's Bistro tonight? The correct the correct answer is yes. That sounds great, but it's my turn to pay.
To
But
pay.
it's my turn to pay.
Well done. That's correct. Number three, tell me, Saoni, number three,
Do you want to go hiking tomorrow?
hiking.
Hiking tomorrow. So I love it too.
Sure, I'd love to. Sure, I'd love to.
Sure, I love to.
Okay, Angela, number four.
How about going to a movie on Saturday? Oh, I am sorry, I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Muy bien, very well. Okay, so with that exercise, we finish. Um, the going to and present continuous used for the future exercises. Let's move on to the tell and ask. We only have one exercise because with one is more than enough. That's how easy this is. So unscramble these messages, then compare with a partner. So number one and number two, we're going to continue working in pairs. Tell me, Jennifer, number one and number two.
Okay, teacher. Number one. Please tell Harup that the barbecue is on Saturday. Number two, could you ask Kaylin to call me at 4 o'clock?
At 4? Okay, at 4 is okay, at 4. Well done, Jennifer. So please tell Haru that the barbecue is on Saturday. And could you ask Kaylin to call me at 4? Well done, Angela. Number 3 and number 4.
All right. Uh, um, could you tell could you tell me Saturday the performance is tonight? And number four is, would you tell Casey what the picnic is in the park?
That. That the picnic is in the park. Okay. Well done, Angela. So number 3, could you tell Mia that the dance performance is tonight? And number 4, would you tell Casey that the picnic is in the park? Okay, Saoni, number 5 and number 6.
Will you ask Make to meet me at the stadium? Number 6. Please ask Gareth to buy the tickets to the rock concert.
Bring. Bring.
Okay.
Okay. And this word is a stadium. Stadium. So would you ask Micah to meet me at the stadium? And number 6, please ask Garrett to bring the tickets to the rock concert. Okay. Easy peasy, guys. So with that exercise, we finish the grammar of tell and ask. Let's continue now with the changes. How have you changed? Unit 16. So let's choose the correct response. How have you changed? The example says, hey, you really look different. Well, I've grown a mustache. I've grown a mustache. Number 2. Tell me, Jennifer, number 2.
Okay, teacher. Number two, I haven't seen for you age. I now how have you been?
Okay. So, okay, well done, Jennifer. So this sentence is normally pronounced as I haven't seen you for ages. I haven't seen you for ages. Okay. Number 3, Sauni.
Okay.
You know, I have 3 kids now. Or kids. Kids
Kids. Only
now.
kids. Only
Kids.
kids.
Okay, kids now. How I can't believe it.
Believe it. Believe it.
Believe it.
Believe it. Okay. You know, I have 3 kids now. Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay. Number 4. How are you? Number 4. Tell me, Jennifer.
I am doing really well.
Well done. I'm doing really well. Okay, let's continue. So in this case, complete the sentences, use information in the box and the present perfect. We have to use these options, right, to fill up the blank spaces, to complete the sentences, but we need to change the options or these sentences from that tense to the present perfect tense. Okay, we have to use the present perfect tense of these sentences to fill up the blank spaces. Tell me, Saoni, number 1.
Uh, Joanne has gotten or gotten or got.
Joanne
You are
has gotten, yeah,
okay. Joanne has gotten to pay raises this year. Now she has enough money to buy a house.
to buy a house.
To buy a house.
Muy bien. So Joanne has gotten. The past participle of the verb get is gotten. Joanne has gotten to pay raises this year. Now she has enough money to buy a house. Angela, number two, Irvin.
Irving has started on on online no an online course. He's studying to become a graphic designer.
Yes, well done. So Irvin has started an online course. He's studying to become a graphic designer. And the last one, Jennifer, number three.
Okay. Gisela and Ross has buying in love. They are going to get married in December.
In December. In December.
In December.
So Gisela and Ross have, right? Have, because this is a plural. Have fallen in love. They're going to get married in December. So the verb fall, which is an irregular verb, the past participle is fallen. So it goes fall, fell, fallen. So Giselle and Ross have fallen in love. They're going to get married in December. Okay, let's continue. So here we have to find another way of saying these sentences by using one of the words in parentheses, one of the words provided. So rewrite these sentences, find another way to say each sentence using the words given. In the case of the first one, I've grown out my hair is the same as to say my hair is longer now. So, number two, Raquel gained a lot of weight. How can I say something similar but using heavier instead? Tell me, Joanny.
Well, I put here Rachel is heavier now.
Yes, that's correct. Raquel is
Okay.
heavier now. Well done.
Okay.
So, just in the case that someone can or might be confused with this, we have Raquel and we have Rachel. So, Raquel is the Spanish name, and Rachel with a C and an H is the English form of the name. In this case, we have the Spanish term, Raquel, and Rachel would be the English way of saying this name, Rachel. Okay, so Joanne's response was correct. Raquel is heavier now because she gained weight. Gained means ganar peso, ¿verdad? Number three, Ben goes to a new school now. How can I say something similar, but now using change? Tell me, Jennifer.
Bueno, vamos a ver si pego esta. Okay. Ben Ben's school has 10 sets. 10 sets.
Change it.
En pasado, en
Yeah,
past.
change it.
Change, teacher.
Change it.
Changes. Change it.
Or, well, not change it, just changed. Because this has a D sound. Changed. Okay, so
Champs.
Ben's school has changed. Okay, we can say that, but in this case, we have a better option. Ben, because it's not about the school, but about Ben. So it wasn't the school that changed. It was Ben. So Ben changed schools. Ben changed schools. Okay. Okay, let's continue with number 4. Tell me, Angela.
All right. In here, teacher, I have two options.
Okay.
One is two is negative, and I have the a little one and the longer one.
Okay.
Is are not and aren't.
Okay. So
Okay,
that's the only difference. One with are not and one with aren't.
yes, yes.
Okay, so let's hear them out. Read them both.
All right. Helen and George haven't married anyone, and Helen and George are not married anymore.
Both are correct. Okay, both of them are correct because at the end, the only thing that is changing is the contraction, and the contraction is not mandatory. I mean, it's not an obligation. You use it if you want to. So Helen and George aren't, and Helen and George are not married anymore is basically the same sentence, just one that is a little longer than the other. But that's it. Sound number 5. Tracy quit eating fast food.
Tracy is eating now.
Healthier. Healthier. Tracy is healthier now.
Healthier.
Healthier. Thier.
Oh,
Healthier.
here. Healthier. Ay, Dios. Yo lo voy a pronunciar después.
It's okay. You have to practice that. Healthier. 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 Okay. Number 6. We quit working out at the gym. Tell me, Jennifer. Not go.
Okay, teacher. We do not go to gym anymore. Or we don't go to gym anymore.
Okay. Do not and don't are the same. So, the same thing as with Angela. Both sentences are correct because you are using the contraction in one, and in the other one, you are using the longer version. And both are possible and it is of your choosing. You decide if you want to use them or not. So, we don't go to the gym anymore and we do not go to the gym anymore are both correct. Okay. Okay, so with that exercise, we finished the exercises about change. So now let's work with the last grammar focus exercises. This is the verb plus infinitive. Those verbs that do not need, in this case, the presence of going to, or will, or shall, to have a reference of the future. Because they, by themselves, they carry that meaning. Okay, so let's complete the sentences. Use the words in the box. So, Rhonda wants to pay off her student loan before she buys a car. So, let's do number 2 and number 3. Tell me, Saoni, number 2 and number 3.
Okay. I I'd like to be successful in the first job. Then I can get a better job and a raise. Number three, I go to school and I have a family and a part-time job. I have a lot of responsibility, no sé cómo se pronuncia, responsibilities.
Responsibilities. Responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
No, responsibilities. Responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
Okay. Okay. Well done. So I'd like to be successful in my first job. Then I can get a better job and a raise. Number three, I go to school and I have a family and a part time job. I have a lot of responsibilities. Angelina, number four and number five.
After graduation, Amelia and Lee plan to look for jobs. 5. And Max lost his job. Now he is broke and he can't pay his rent.
Well done. So after graduation, Amelia and Lee plan to look for jobs. Number five, Max lost his job. Now he's broke and he can't pay his rent. The last one, Jennifer, number six.
Okay. What what career are you most interested in the pursuing?
In pursuing.
In pursuing.
Okay. What career are you most interested in pursuing? What career are you most interested in pursuing? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so to complete this conversation, use the words given. So here we're going to use the verb in parentheses. We have two verbs in parentheses. One is articulating the other, right? So let's see. We have here plan and do. What do you plan to do, right? Remember? What do you plan to do this summer, Brian? Okay. Brian here. Who wants to read Brian? Okay, let's start with Jennifer. Brian.
Okay. Ryan, I want to get a summer job. I like to save money for vacation.
I would like to save money for a vacation.
Repeat, teacher.
I would.
I good like.
I would. I would.
I good.
I would. Remember here that in this case we're using I would like. I would like. Okay, in the case of love, the same thing, because the idea es me gustaría. And without the would, sin el would,
Sí.
el verbo like significa yo gustar,
Sí.
¿verdad?
Yes.
Yo me gusta, ¿verdad? Aquí es me gustaría. I would like. Okay, Joanny, let's continue with Mariko and Brian.
Yo soy un hombre.
I know. In every class it's the same thing, but it's right there, Mariko.
Okay, Mariko. Really? Where do you like to go? I love to travel to Latin America.
Okay, so in this case, we can say, Joanny, really, where would you like to go? Because this is hypothetical. Where would you like to go?
Where would you like to go? Okay.
I would love to travel to Latin America. I would love.
Okay. I would love to travel to Latin America.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I continue?
Yes, you can read the other Mariko sentence. Is okay.
Okay. Well, well, I am not going to get a job right away. First, I want to go to Spain and Portugal.
First, I want to go to Spain and Portugal. Okay. So, well, I am
I
not
put
going to get,
yes, exactly. Well, I am not going to get a job right away.
our job right away. Yes. I am not going to get a job right away. First, I want to go to Spain and Portugal. Okay. Let's continue with Saoni. Saoni, Brian here, and Brian. So we can leave the last to another person.
Brian and Marco.
Yes. Brian, Mariko, and Brian again.
Okay. Sounds great. But how are you going to pay for it? I hope to borrow some money from my brother. I have a good excuse. I plan to take course in Spanish and Portuguese.
Okay. So here, remember, sounds great, but how are you going to pay for it? For it. No for it, for it. Go down. The sounds, the voice goes down. How are you going to pay for it? I hope to borrow some money from my brother. I have a good excuse. I plan to take courses in Spanish and Portuguese. Oh, I'm tired of studying. Jennifer, the last Mariko.
Mariko. Okay, teacher. I love to study. I also hope to take people on tour to Latin America. Why don't you come on my first tour? Who men? Who
Count
men?
me in. Count me
Who
in.
men?
Count me in. Count me in. Count me in.
Call me in.
Yes,
Come
count.
in.
Count. Count me in.
Call me in.
So I love to study. I also hope to take people on tours to Latin America. Why don't you come on my first tour? Count me in. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, we are
Finish,
we
finish.
are at the end. Oh, what about the listening? Are you running away, Johnny? Are you running away from the listening?
A little bit.
No, you can't run away. You have to face the music. Okay, so let me see. I'm looking for my notes. Let's see if we can do this. Of course we can. Oh, what is it? The title is I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late.
Teacher, you skip a word power change.
Hi, teacher. Okay, teacher. Hola, teacher.
Teacher,
Hi.
they are my daughter and son.
Oh, hi guys.
Teacher, you skip word power.
You mean the word power? No, it's right there. The problem is that we won't study them tonight. I told you to study that for the exam.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the word power I will use it in your practice.
Ah, okay.
Well, I used it already. I think it is on the platform already. So let's see this. I'm going to be late. So on Tuesday, I left a challenge here, right? I told you guys that only one person in almost 5 years teaching English and teaching this interchange course, only one person has been able to tell me all answers correctly. So let's see if tonight we have another winner. So I'm going to be late. Listen to four people leaving messages. Who is the message from? Who is it for? What is the message? Okay? So, Angelina, let's start with the first one. Message from.
From John,
Message for.
the teacher.
What was the message? Or what is the message?
The message was tell the teacher that he's going to be late.
Okay. Okay, that's correct. So the message from John, the message for the teacher, and the message is that he's going to be late. They can do their presentation at the end of class. Okay, let's continue with number 2, right? Message from, message for, and message. Who else? Who else? Wow, this is an empty room. The silence is killing me. Tell me, Angelina.
Okay, let me try. As to Martin to call Samantha.
Okay. Message for.
The message from Samantha and for Martin.
Okay. And what is the message, Angelina?
Ask Martin to call Samantha at the end of the meeting.
Okay. Okay. So the message from Samantha, the message for Martin, and the message is a question actually. Would you ask him to call me? It's a request. Would you ask him to call me? Okay. Apparently, only Angelina heard the audio. I should use this audio. Yeah, I will do that. I think I will do that. Let's continue with. No, I can't do that because the answers are here. Let's continue with number 3. Message from, message for, and the message. Angelina, do you have it? Because I think that you are the only one with the answers.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
The number 3 is giving a duration. Okay. Message from Amanda and message for Jennifer. And Amanda said, tell Jennifer to turn around and turn left on Summer Street, giving a duration.
Yes, she was given an address, right? So, message from Amanda, the message for Jennifer, that's correct too. And the message is, could you tell her to turn around and turn left on Summer Street? That is also correct, Angelina. Okay, we have Angela here. Angela, do you have number 4?
I think so, teacher.
Okay.
Message from. I write that in from. Message for is Emily, and the message is tell to Emily that I invite us to dinner.
Okay. Well, you have the idea, Angela. So the message is from Brittany. The message is for Emily. And the message is, when you see her, could you tell her that I invited you both? When you see her, could you tell her that I invited you both? Okay. So we are going to congratulate Angelina because she tried and did well, and Angela, who also tried and did well, number 4. Okay. For those of you who didn't want to listen to the audio, don't worry. I will bring you a gift. From next week onward, all the tests will have an audio. All the tests will have an audio. And you will have to listen to the audio because you will have questions to answer from that audio. And it will be part of your grades. Okay? I will make sure that those questions have more a have bigger score than the other ones. So the listenings are going to be something that I'm going to emphasize during this advanced English course when we start next week. Okay, guys, so that will be all. With that, we are officially at the end of the intermediate English course module. So the only thing you have to do now, you have to complete the practice on the platform, and you have until Sunday, right? I want you to, and I'm asking here politely, to do that as soon as you can, because I have to publish the grades during the weekend. So if you do this maybe Saturday night, Sunday morning, I can publish the grades in the afternoon or maybe at night, but I can do it on the weekend. Okay, so that's the only thing I'm asking here, that you do this as soon as possible. And that's it. For our next class, we will start with the reviewing of the advanced module, and we will start with the first unit of the second book. Okay, of the first unit, with the first unit of the second book. So I will send that book to the WhatsApp group tonight, so you can start. In English, we say I forgot the word. Skimming. That's the word. Skimming the text. You start skimming the text, so you see what are the topics that we're going to work on. Things are going to get pretty interesting and harder for you. Tell me, Giovanni.
Teacher, what is the name of our next model?
Advanced.
Advanced one.
Advanced C1. Advanced English course C1.
Oh, and C1. Okay, thank you.
Yes, this was the intermediate course B1, B2, and that module is the advanced module C1, and the last module. Okay, guys, with that being said, that will be all for tonight. Have a nice rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend. Remember to study, and see you again next Tuesday with the beginning of our last module. Goodbye. Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Bye.
Take care,
Bye.
everyone.
Thanks,
Same to
teacher.
you. Be safe.
Good night.
Thank you.